We have microphones and lots of opinions. This is Free Therapy with the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show.
Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
Okay, so will you walk us through the message you sent us?
Okay, sure. So here's the thing. Our neighbor's kid has been having friends over lately to swim, and they start off in their swimsuits, but then end up skinny dipping.
Oh.
Uh-huh. So she just graduated high school, so I know her and her friends are just out having fun and being 18-year-olds, and honestly, my husband and I don't really care that much, but we recently found out our 12-year-old son is seeing it as well.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I went into my son's room, and there he was looking out the window, and
And
he even
seeing
had his...
stuff.
Yeah, he's seeing it. And he got his kid Smithsonian telescope out that his grandpa gave him, and he's looking directly into our neighbor's pool area. Yeah. And like we don't want to punish our son because we know if there are naked people outside your window, of course you're gonna want to look.
Sure, it's only natural.
And he's 12.
Right.
He's a 12-year-old boy.
A 12-year-old boy is going to look.
He's curious.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But
do you think
mean,
their parents know? Do you think the neighbors, do you think they know what's going on?
I think they know, but I don't think they know that our son is seeing it. And
okay.
I don't feel like my son should be seeing that. I don't know.
I get that.
We don't want to be the neighborhood narcs, but we feel like we need to tell the parents about it so it'll stop. And, I don't know what we should do. What should we do?
Yeah.
How do you start that conversation?
Yeah.
Hey, can you make sure your kids aren't naked in the backyard?
Like
swimming so my son can see. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's have a barbecue soon. Bye.
Like, honestly, I would feel weird being a dad seeing the neighborhood, like, teenagers doing that, too.
That's what makes me think that maybe they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. That,
maybe. I don't know, but the girls in the backyard, they're out there for a while. I don't know how they would know.
Meanwhile, your son's like, don't tell him, Mom. Don't tell him. You bring up a good point where it's the backyard, so it's like it's not, and they're on their property, right?
Yes, but
what are the laws around that?
I think though, if you brought it up, say, hey, just like kind of approach them.
I don't know.
I don't think so, but I think if you just let them know that, hey, your 12-year-old is seeing it and maybe shouldn't, then they have to understand that. If they're reasonable people and they sound like they are, they would understand your concern.
Well, we've got some people texting in right now, so if you want to hang out, maybe we can help you in how you approach this.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Angela, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Listen, I say reasonable people, but they have naked kids hanging out in their backyard. I know that's the only thing I know about them. I don't know if they're reasonable or not.
Greg texts in. By the way, only dudes so far have been texting in. Greg texts in, this is like a bad 80s movie. Bruce texts in, just stop looking. Okay, yeah, well.
No, Bruce, it's a 12-year-old boy with a telescope. Did you miss that part? He's not going to stop looking.
That's going to happen.
Uh-huh.
To Angela's point, it's like if you see someone in your back, like who's not in your yard, in the neighbor's yard, in their backyard.
Looky there. Those people don't have clothes on.
Is that against the law? Like they're on their property?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Know. Anyways.
But I'm not the law.
I'm not the law. Josh rolls in with, who cares? Let the kid learn a little bit. Boobs! Okay. All right. If you've got
Josh, I don't know.
Comment.
I don't think that's the best way to go.
502-571-9970. So Angela let us know that their neighbors' 18-year-old daughters swim in their pool. Sometimes it turns into skinny dipping.
I don't feel like my son should be seeing that.
Yeah, and she says she's got her 12-year-old son with literally his telescope.
His Smithsonian telescope.
That grandpa gave him.
Uh-huh. He's not looking at the sky.
No, definitely not doing that.
He might be looking at the moon.
So, yeah, how does she address that? Katie texts in, maybe offer some alternative solutions, like can they put something up so the neighbors can't see when they're skinny dipping? Juan checks in and says she's asking the girl's parents to hold her accountable, but she's not willing to hold her own son accountable to stop looking. Okay.
Okay, to be honest, though, how are you going to shut that down?
Kathy says, hey, mom of 3 boys here. I would just go approach the daughter and let her know, stop giving my son a show, or I'm going to have to share her skinny dipping party secret with her parents. Oh, I guess that's
okay. So she's
that
assuming the parents don't know.
Parents don't know. Yeah. Well, I mean, I would think maybe.
I would tend to think that maybe that's
maybe
the case.
they don't know. Yeah.
Because I don't know a lot of parents who'd be like, that's okay, kids. Have fun.
Eric checks in and says that kid is living every teen's dream.
Of course he is.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, true.
And we're about to ruin it.
I know. I gotta feel bad.
We're shutting it down.
Another text from a listener. It's going to be easier to have the girls stop skinny dipping than stop a 12-year-old boy from looking.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he knows it's going on, that kid is looking.
Right. Anya tweets in and just said, yeah, you got to address it with the neighbors. Okay.
I mean, the only solution is to move the kid's bedroom away from where you can't see that.
Yeah, and then there were several other listeners that are texting in and going, hey, just offer a distraction to the boy. Like, hey, let's go play something. Let's go watch a movie. Let's do that. But that's like putting it on you every time that they want to go skinny dipping. And again, I don't know. And then like another listener texted in and said, it could be against the law to go skinny dipping in your backyard out in public. And since they're 18, there could be some legal action against them.
Really?
And that could hang on.
See, that's where we need an officer friend to call in and tell us what the law is around that.
Yeah, Derek just texted and said, just leave it alone. I'll tell you, we have noticed the range of answers that roll through on our text line.
It is varied.
It is divided a lot in gender.
Yep.
Most women are like, hey, yeah, you got to kind of address this.
The men are like, let it fly.
You know what? Boys will be boys.
Boobs. Thank you, Josh.
Yeah. So anyways, if you want, you can text in 502-571-9970 or at Ben and Kelly Show. Another text that says, are any of the other neighbors seeing it? Well, probably, but they're not calling our show.
They're not.
No.
Yep.
They're not calling our show.
We didn't have a little neighborhood meeting.
Anita checks in and says, I'm pretty sure you couldn't check your mail completely naked, so swimming naked where people could see would be indecent exposure, which is illegal. Boom.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, I guess that sounds legally true.
Well, speaking of the neighborhood, do they put a little post up on the neighborhood Facebook page?
Oh, gosh. Wow. That's...
Oh.
Or
that's a passive-aggressive way of getting it out there without actually having to confront the neighbors' faces.
Kyle texted and said, you tell that mom to shut her mouth.
Oh, wow. Dang.
Now, Kathy comes in and says, it's not illegal. It's their yard. I said, I don't know.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Look, listen, neither Kelly or I have any sort of legal knowledge, law degrees, or anything.
I haven't seen a movie that dealt with this.
I've seen The Firm, but that was a long time ago. I don't think that dealt with anything like this. So, anyways, if you want to comment, you can at Ben and Kelly Show. But yeah, that's free therapy.
Listen, I'm not going to go ahead and cast stones and say I've never done this.
Skinny dipping in your backyard, Kelly?
As a kid.
Okay.
But there was nobody behind us.
I will say that I think
my friend Mandy had no neighbors behind us.
It's almost a rite of passage.
And it was at night
to do skinny dipping.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I've done it maybe at the pool at the hotel. I've done that before.
At the hotel?
Yeah. And I've also done it in like a quarry, like a quarry pond that's kind of secluded.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not going to, I can't sit there and say, oh, why are they skinny dipping? You kids. When it's like,
really like that voice.
Why are you skinny dipping? Southside Gary checks in. No one's breaking the law on private property. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, I don't. Okay.
I don't know. Anyways, if you want to continue commenting, you can. At Ben and Kelly Show.
Or you could just move. I know a good realtor.
Or you could just move.